Today we've got 10 very British nouns, so that when you come to Britain, you'll understand what people are talking about. All that is coming right up after we meet another Eat Sleep Dreamer.
Hello everyone, I'm Hảo, I'm from Vietnam. Today I'm so glad to see all of you. For the first time, I watched a video of Tom. He's teaching English on YouTube. I found his videos so easy and fun and amazing. He's an amazing guy, I think. And after watching his videos, I really want to speak English fluently. So I really want to travel to London, to Western countries, to communicate with many people around the world. I hope to see you one day, Tom. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everyone.
Number 1, mate. Mate. This is simply an informal way to say friend. Mate collocates with a few different words. So for example, best mate, best mate. So I haven't seen my best mate for ages. I haven't seen my best mate for ages. I haven't seen them for a long time. We can also have uni mate, which is your friend from university. You can have flatmate, the person that you live with, or you can have workmate, so the person that you work with. So mate is a very versatile word that we use in different situations. Mate. Number 2, do, or a do, because it's a noun, a do. Now we know that do is a verb, it's an auxiliary, we can use it in different ways. It's also in British English, in formal British English, it's a noun, and it means a party or social event. So if I said, I'm going to a work do tonight, I'm going to a work do tonight, that is a work party or a social event related to my job. So you can have a work do. We also say stag do or hen do. These are the parties that a male or female will have before they get married. So a stag do or a hen do. So yeah, do is just a generic word to mean party or social event. Number 3, loo. Loo. Loo means toilet. It's an informal and slightly politer way to say toilet. So, sorry guys, I just need to pop to the loo. Sorry guys, I just need to pop to the loo. Means I just need to go to the toilet. Number 4, old bill. Old bill. Now the old bill means the police. It's a very informal slang way to say the police. Now the etymology of this, the origin of this phrase is disputed. People say different things. But yeah, it's a very slang, informal way to say the police. There used to be a TV program when I was a child called The Bill. The Bill. Like the old bill, taking the old bit out, the bill. And that was all about the police. So it was a phrase certainly used a lot. There are many different slang words for the police, but this is one of the most commonly used ones. So an example sentence, I think we should call the old bill. I think we should call the old bill. I think this is one of those phrases which is really good to know. You might hear it in a TV show or something like that. Whether you use it or not, probably not. Probably just easy to say the police. But you know, if you want to broaden your understanding of British culture and British English, then yeah, it's a good phrase to know. There is nothing more British than drinking a cuppa. A cuppa. A cuppa is a cup of tea. Okay, a cuppa, a cup of tea. So for example, would you like a cuppa? Would you like a cuppa? That means, would you like a cup of tea? Now, we also use the word brew, a brew. This is usually used in the north of England. So would you like a brew? Means, would you like a cup of tea? Now, brew in American English, I know means a beer, a pint of beer. And to be honest, in Britain, maybe some people would also say a brew to mean a beer, but generally speaking, it means a cup of tea over here. So a cuppa or a brew. A cuppa, a brew. Yeah, I would like a cuppa right now. This is pretty British. Bloke. Bloke. Again, it's informal. Pretty much all these nouns are informal. This one, it means man. So a bloke is a man. For example, my neighbour's a really good bloke. My neighbour's a really good bloke. So my neighbour is a really good man. A good bloke. When it comes to money, in British English, we have quite a few slang phrases to talk about them. So £1 is a quid. A quid. £1, a quid. Now, quid is uncountable. So, for example, you would say, oh, the tickets cost £5. The tickets cost £5. So £5. But we don't use the S because it's uncountable. Now, if you're talking about a £5 note, then we call it a fiver. A fiver. Do you have change for a fiver? Do you have change for a fiver? £10, a £10 note is a tenner. A tenner. The next one is banter. Banter. Banter is playful and friendly remarks where you're teasing people, you're making jokes with people and about people. Generally, it's seen as quite light and friendly. Some people don't like it, but you know, it depends on the situation. I mean, the best example for me is football. So maybe you support one team and your friend supports another team, and you make jokes or you tease the other person about their team. Perhaps your team has just beaten the other team, so you make some jokes about that, you tease them. It's nothing too mean or too nasty. It's supposed to be friendly, it's supposed to be light. So an example sentence, there's always a lot of banter in my office. There's always a lot of banter in my office. In Britain, we have different words to describe where people are from. So for example, I'm from London, so I am a Londoner. A Londoner. Somebody from Liverpool is a Scouser. A Scouser. So a very famous one, the Beatles. John Lennon was a Scouser. John Lennon was a Scouser. If you're from Birmingham, you are a Brummie. A Brummie. If you're from Manchester, you're a Mancunian. A Mancunian. So if you know the band Oasis, then Liam and Noel, they are Mancunians. They are Mancunians, people from Manchester. So we've got lots of different ways to describe where people are from. A classic one is a southerner and a northerner. So someone from the south of England is a southerner. Someone from the north of England is a northerner. If you're from Glasgow, the city in Scotland, you're a Glaswegian. A Glaswegian. In fact, I think I should do a whole vlog about this subject because there's so many words that we use. A slang word to mean a cigarette is a fag. A fag. There are lots of different slang words for a cigarette, but a common one is a fag. So an example sentence, I need to go and buy some fags. I need to go and buy some fags. That means I need to go and buy some cigarettes. And the final one, definitely my favourite British food, a Sunday roast. A Sunday roast. Now, I think Sunday roasts are underrated. When people talk about British food, they talk about fish and chips. But the Sunday roast is a thing of beauty. It really is. So, as the name suggests, we traditionally have it on a Sunday. Okay, Sunday lunch. And it's roast meat of some kind. It could be roast beef or roast chicken or roast lamb, whatever. You've got roast potatoes. You've got different types of vegetables. Could be carrots or peas or Brussels sprouts or whatever you want, parsnips. You might have a Yorkshire pudding. Oh, Yorkshire pudding. You guys have got to try Yorkshire pudding. As you can see in the photo right here, it's fluffy. It's a bit like a pancake, but kind of fluffy and oh, so delicious. It comes from the county of Yorkshire, hence the name Yorkshire pudding. It's savoury. Even though it has the word pudding, it is savoury, not sweet. And then you'll pour gravy on top. Oh, I'm getting hungry just thinking about this. Now, this was traditionally the family meal. Every Sunday, the whole family would sit around and have a Sunday roast. Perhaps that's a little less common these days. It's not quite so traditional, but you can definitely find a good Sunday roast in a lot of pubs in Britain. So if you visit Britain, and you're here on a Sunday, have a look on Google, try and find the best Sunday lunch near to you, because they are worth trying. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry right now. Easy Dreamers, I hope you enjoyed that little tour through 10 very British nouns. Did you know all of them? Can you add any more so that other Eat Sleep Dreamers can learn from you? If you can, put them in the comments below. Remember, these are all slang phrases, so think about the situation you're in and whether it's appropriate to use them. If you haven't checked it out, watch my 10 very British adjectives. It's the same thing, but with adjectives. What's not to like about that? Remember to check out my Instagram account, guys, where I post daily English content helping you improve your English. Also check out my Facebook page. We've got 10,000 people on there already. It's fantastic. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, of course. I'll be back every Tuesday and every Friday helping you take your English to the next level. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I've enjoyed this one. This is Tom, the Chief Dreamer, saying goodbye.